Bajotsese narrative ndaichidwe kana mchida utipisa deep ndaipidwe make you spill a bean if you know what I mean Andy.
It's time!
Hey everybody, Becky K here. Welcome to the Denny J Show. Namhlanje singakaqalisi episode yethu. We have a friend of the Denny J Show podcast who needs our help. Uthamsanqa Dube has got kidney failure at stage 5. His kidneys are currently functioning at 11%, and he also needs stem cell treatment for his pancreas. So we've got Tam here, and we're just going to speak to him so we hear a little bit more about his story and how you and I can help and make sure that Uthamsanqa gets a fair chance in this life. Unjani Tam?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm glad to hear that you're good with everything that's happening.
I have to be good.
You have to, and you say it with a smile on your face.
I mean, hey, there's nothing. I'm alive. I'm here.
Yeah. With your kidney issue, how long have you had it?
I've been diabetic since I was 15, so because of that, I've had to deal with the kidney failure since November of last year.
So your treatment is not only just the kidney having to be replaced, your pancreas is involved, you need that stem cell treatment. Do we have a donor for the kidneys?
We do, fortunately. My little brother has stepped forward and we are a match. Right now it's just the two of us, so my parents are no longer with us, so he has taken that opportunity to ensure that he is not left alone.
Okay. So we are at kidney failure stage 5?
We are kidney stage 5 and functioning at 11%. Yes.
How bad do we need this treatment?
I think it's definitely one of those things that should be a priority.
It should be a priority.
Yeah, I think it's time sensitive, to say the least.
Okay, so to the people who are watching or listening right now, how best can they get this money to you? On that, how much money is needed for all of this treatment to be done?
We need 40,000. We're currently at 13,719. And the best way, we have a GoFundMe, and we've opened a local account here in Zimbabwe where people can make their donations.
All right. So there you have it, Denny J family. Tam needs our help, and we are appealing to you to step out and, allow him a chance to live. Stage 5, kidney failure, functioning at 11%. He needs stem cell treatment for his pancreas, so a lot needs to be done. The information will be in our description, and also something will flash just before the beginning of today's episode. A GoFundMe account is there. Information about the account or other accounts will be there too. Let's work together. And let's sure Tam gets his treatment. And so much love to your brother. Tell him thank you so much. It must have been hard.
Yeah, it's been hard, but we're taking it step by step. I guess life gives its hardest challenges to its hardest fighters, right?
Man, you're such a fighter. Okay, before we get all teary, thank you so much for taking time to listen to this interlude. Now, let's get ready for the show. It's the Denny J Show.
About time, too.
Okay, Denny, do the thing.
What's going on? You're not going to introduce nobody? You're not going to tell me about nothing? Nothing's happening?
Why?
No, we're not doing that. We're doing that intro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, let's do it like that.
All right, okay.
Ooh, smooth.
It's a show. Ladies and gentlemen, the Denny J Show, Becky K, DJ Rebo Nash, and everybody's in the building. We've got a special guest. Nash, if you have an ability and then you get an extension, what do you get? Ability extension.
That's right. Yeah. Extension. Coming to you from another worldwide.
Purchase your
Listen,
tracks
just like the mentor them wish. Career woulda flop. Flat woman right back when they tip it up on. I never care what the enemy a plan. But I'm break up over so we could know one over. Them wish they can fear them location. They can do and they can for ira young mission. Them wish. What you want to say? Listen. Boom, boom, boom. Why them fussy can't wish me good? Now move uptown like a good.
Yeah.
They gonna. Oh. Can I get to the city no yena kumsoro? Manova kamanda vano temba nini them a follow me.
Nutty O.
Denny G, Africa's finest in the building. Watch out.
Ability extension.
That is the level. Oh my God, increase the level. If I know baseline, talk about the treble. Them they call me Arthur Inferno. International.
Oh, Nutty O in the building. Nash is slow. Ability extended. Ability extension.
Bro. Like his eyes rolled. Like literally, he's like, huh?
Yeah. Connection.
Yeah.
Oh, connection.
What's going on, Nutty O?
Great is great.
Yeah.
God is great.
Amazing, man. Long time coming.
A long time coming. Like finally, it's not like a whole year trying to get him to come to the show.
Yeah, I remember.
So the times that I spoke to him, asking him to come through to the show, he's like, no, you know what, sis? I'm working on something, and then can I try ready? And I'm thinking, wow.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I read.
He was avoiding us
He
the last
was.
time because we had some questions about something that had happened then to do with the Rick Ross show, right?
Oh.
There was a time when I said we need to get Nutty O to the show. And then there was blanks, right? He wasn't trying to.
But I'm just surprised that someone said no to Becky.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I think they've never seen Becky walking away.
Yeah.
So in the
Nutty, you said no to Becky? Becky K?
it
The
wasn't like a rude
Becky
no,
K?
okay? It wasn't like no, it was like really, you know what? I'm coming through. I'm on my way, but just allow me to work on something. And here he is. So it was a no, but not like a no.
It was a nice no.
It was a nice no.
Okay.
Right.
All
Right. So with us we have Carrington Simbarashe Chiwadzwa, a Zimbabwean Zim dancehall musician who was born and raised in Mbari. I think.
Yeah.
All right.
If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Boys remember no chikisaka. Remember my phone boys.
Okay. Wow.
It's just to Cheetown.
Okay. So Cheetown and
I
Mbari.
told my phone.
Boys regular.
My one. Okay. Manzwaka love Canada. Like
Mbari's
dude,
finest.
Are you looking for me? Are you looking for me?
I think Nutty adopted boys zangu reka ndikutengera mafoni zvakunetsa ndaka crossover reka ndikutengera mafoni.
Yeah.
That's the expression on Nutty's face
you
right
know,
now.
you know.
I see you, Nutty. I got your back.
Shout out to Cheetown Massive, you know.
Yeah. I know. I'm
Mbari. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you know, I'm
uptown.
just gonna be polite about it. Shout out.
Be nice about it.
Shout out to Cheetown people. Shout out to my Cheetown Massive. You
Yes,
know,
sir. Yes, sir.
we are your bearers. we know. We cool. We
You struck a
alright.
nerve there. Struck a nerve. So Nutty O came into the music scene with his lacquer style of music, which was he would sing Shona and mix it with patois, which is like a Jamaican bastardized English type of thing. And then,
Yeah.
okay.
No,
And
remix.
that's what remix. That's what made him like lovable and famous in the music scene. Danny is always correcting me about it's not Zim dancehall, it's just dancehall.
Yeah.
So I think we'll
I think when you put geography in dancehall, it sort of like messes it up. In Zimbabwe, they kind of get away with it. But
I really wanted to start on that note.
Yeah.
I think now the narrative has to be said properly. Like,
Okay.
you cannot say, you're officially sitting next to an Afro dancehall ambassador.
Yeah.
You can call Stone Boy and ask him.
Afro dancehall
Ambassador. This ain't what we calling it. I know. We love our music. We love what we do. I love. But then the growth aspect of things, Nutty O is an Afro dancehall artist.
Okay.
So were you ever a Zim dancehall artist in the local way of categorizing music? Do you consider yourself, because Zim dancehall, it does exist in Zim? Well, they call it that.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, as long as I'm here and I'm a native, as long as I'm here.
Yeah.
Stento yacho emunum. Under that category, but I am not that.
Right. And what do you think is so different about your sound? I know it's definitely different, but from your own perspective, what do you think is different about your product compared to these other guys?
You know, the quality, the standard, the delivery, the packaging.
Yeah.
You see, everything is different in that aspect. It's the sound, the approach, the direction I'm taking, and the vision, the way I intend to take it. Who do I want to feed? I'm thinking about my consumer, and my consumer is not just a Zimbabwean.
All right.
My consumer is a Latino.
For me, it's the English.
I know, right?
The English is well spoken, right?
Nutty O, right?
Yeah.
Before we even started, I asked him, could you Chirungi?
You are learned.
Sense.
Educational history.
I feel like the way he's speaking, right? We need to give props.
Like you can tell there's
He's well articulated.
the whole patois aspect of it. Like he'll bring it in, and then when he gets like into the nitty gritties of the conversation, like no chirungu shino yazobula chishishwe kwamdara.
Anogona chirungu kukunda boys.
And we, you know, like, I think in previous episodes we have spoken about this. Like, you know, when you're singing in English, it's always nice to do it the English way, right?
Yeah.
And not so much have English lyrics, but sung in Shona. Do you get what I'm saying?
Denny.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the accent is very important, especially when you're trying to export music, right? Like, for him, like when he sings, right? It's clear, the words are clear, so it makes it easy. That's why people are always putting the word international when they speak to him. He has an international sound. It starts off from the accent, the way the English is spoken, because his producers are the same producers as everybody else. But for some reason, they say his sound is international.
That's a Taranyagosha. And you say what you want to say, bro. Stop going around in
But
circles.
you got what I'm saying. It's simple. If you're gonna speak or sing in English, you are trying your best to be as English as possible, because English is not Shona. You understand? So when you're speaking in English, you want to be as fluent as you can. You want to be as clear as you can. So there are some artists who, when they sing English, they sing it in a Shona accent. I think it's very clear what I'm saying. I don't need to say who does it.
Okay.
But we all know that
I've
not
got a
everybody
song ringing
sings.
in my head right now.
Which song is that? One's good, so I'm
CIO.
all right. Okay, no. Okay, point taken. Point taken.
So,
no, I'm just messing around. Point taken.
So let's get back to the history. When I first heard about you, it was Kwandava Kure.
Yeah.
That was a nice song. I think you were still with Kenako.
Very nice song.
Yeah.
Kenako Music, right?
I just got signed to Kenako.
Yes. And the first thing that I picked up when I heard that song was that, no, this is a different sound. It was a different, nice sound. You understand what I'm saying? Because if I had heard that song and there were no Shona lyrics in it, I would have thought you're from somewhere else.
From somewhere else.
Real talk.
You understand? So at that point, I knew that, you know, you're headed somewhere, there's something, you know, because your vibe came out very different. Tell us about Kenako Music, your signing, and how you then evolved from there and moved on.
Yeah. Came from, you know, Cash Libs, my brother from DZ, was the one who took me in years ago, gave me an opportunity to record. You know, I was different. Like you say, I've always been different.
Yeah.
And it has its eels. Eels of big different in society.
Yeah.
Resistance. People fight. People always fight things they don't understand. I couldn't stand with others in the same, you know, sighting and having similar conversations.
Right.
So my thing was different.
Right.
I tried many producers. They didn't want to take me in.
Right.
And he finally gave me an opportunity because he saw I was different. And from there, I was taken to Kenako. There was Rockford, XQ, Tawarai Mandevu, Soul Africa. By then, it was Takura and Adrian. Muskid was the producer. From then, I did Kondavakure, did Do It Alone. Into the next 2017, XQ took me to MTM.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So from when you were Kenako, there was no album. You did a couple of singles.
I just did a couple of singles out. There is a culture within our scene.
Yeah.
This is a reggae dancer nation.
Right.
We resonate to reggae and dancehall the most. Okay. So there was a juggling culture going on.
Yeah.
Oskid rhythm, Remo rhythm, Becky rhythm, your rhythm. So I was more involved in that sequence because that's how you would, if you want to really prove your prowess, you gotta go through the juggling. That's how you prove.
Yeah.
That's how you prove.
What did you discover about yourself during that time?
I just discovered I was different. I was just killing anything I had in front of me. I just needed to decide. Because you know what? You waste time doing things that you're supposed to be doing. So you would rather devote your time and your effort on a specific goal. And this for me was, I want to be a global star. I want to, at least, I want to be that person who, if Jay-Z calls you and say, what's happening in Zim? You say, this is what's happening. And that's me.
Right.
I want to be the color of Zimbabwe. When you say Zimbabwe, you gotta
They
call
must
my
mention
name.
your name.
That has been my goal. And I slowly just took a different turn. I didn't abandon anything. I just combined all my skill set and channel it towards a direction that is now my kind of direction. And if you can tell, a lot is happening, and I'm grateful, man. I've never been so grateful. I'm so happy right now. You don't know.
Yeah. Do you think it took you longer than normal to get accepted? Because
Definitely.
obviously you come off as an uptown kid.
How did that happen?
You come off as an uptown kid because of how you sing and the clear English that you do. You do a lot of English songs. And with regards to the ghetto youths and stuff, did they easily accept you, or you seem like an outsider?
So this is something that You're from Cheetown. You're from Cheetown. I'm from Mbari.
Yeah.
This is the street dynamic. You're a different kid and you're ghetto youth, but you're different. You don't need to be up there to be different.
Right.
All of these great people that we have worldwide, they came from the gutter. Get what I mean? You don't need to be up there to be. You actually go up there as a pioneer. But what molded you to be who you were is the ghetto. But then, within the ghetto, there are forces. Within the ghetto, there are like standards. Ghetto you face a resistance. That is with me. It's normal. You know that. Can you go back to Cheetown right now and sit on the corner like you used to do?
All the time.
Yeah, you can, but it's a dynamic now. You no longer can, that I faced that, and it's normal, I feel. And I just kept my focus, man. We all come from the same root, and we grow.
Yeah. So from Kenako Music,
MTM.
You moved on to MTM. How was that experience working with Jah Praiser?
Beautiful experience. I would tell you, Jah Praiser is a giant. Amongst other people I consider giants in the music. It's an honor to be around a giant. Do you know why? Because he who leaps on the shoulders of the giant sees further than the giant.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
I get it.
Let's stop.
This is getting too smooth.
Let's give him his props. No,
right. What do you want? Round? Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Sees further than the giant.
So yeah.
Okay. So
I learned a lot around him.
Yeah. We had, I think from MTM, the only person we've had on the show is Andy Murizo. He didn't have a lot of glowing things to say about Jah Praiser. I don't know what that story is, but maybe because their genre is the same and we felt there were stories there. But coming to you, when you were at MTM, Andy Murizo, when he came, he said to me, a lot of collaborations were done. There are some collaborations that he felt should have been given to label signees.
Okay.
For example, Jah Cure. When Jah Cure came, you felt that an opportunity should have been presented for you because you're in that genre, you're a reggae artist. How do you take this? And
It's
what
normal.
is your...
It's normal to feel that way.
you see it?
It's normal to think that way. I believe a lot of people think that way and they feel that way, and I don't dispute that view. But
how do you feel?
I feel like if you answer me this, then we're done. Do you think Ja Praiser didn't need that Jackie collaboration that time?
I don't think he did, because he's not a reggae artist. My viewpoint, he needed a collabo with Diamond. He needed a collabo with Davido, with Mafiki Zolo. All that, that's fine. It resonates with me.
But we all need to spread wings. And Jackie is an international artist, international award-winning artist. Is a big artist equally, and an opportunity comes through. And this opportunity comes through.
You can't tell me you didn't feel a certain type of way, because as a reggae artist,
I would, you know what?
You would love to collab with some reggae
Two sides to that. Sides to that. I can be in my element and feel like, yeah, definitely if that was going to be given to me, I was going to murder that, and that was going to change the course for me. Who knows? But fine, I didn't get it. I also feel like the brother man deserved it because it came through his way. I feel like he had worked that part to be at that point. To actually,
it's okay.
So he also needed that.
Okay.
I feel like he needed whatever it is that was going on in his. Look, Ja Praiser and me, the similarity is we are all musicians with a goal to go out. Right. And so if he gets an opportunity to do a song with David, he can do it. If Jackie O comes through, he can do it. He needs it as much as I need it too. Let's go to the nitty-gritties. I deserve, because I'm a dancer, I'm more versed in dancing than reggae. I deserve it more. That's like a stencil now. We now getting to, we trying to...
Nutty O is a nice guy. Okay? So these answers that he's given us are nice guy answers.
No, they ain't not nice.
I know for a fact that you know the value of you stepping on a rhythm with one of these reggae artists is going to do for you.
Definitely. It was going to change.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not taking away the fact that Ja Praiser could have done a collab with Jackie O. That's fine. But my qualm with the whole thing was, if you have a record label and you have artists on there, and then you happen to hook up a collab with Jackie O, yes, it can be your song, but he can allow you to do a verse on the song. You've seen that. You've seen how P Square did with that guy on the remix of that song they did with Akon.
Can I say
they put that guy? He did a verse, but his verse was like powerful. Mayday. You saw that Mayday. He was given an opportunity to do a verse, and that verse was iconic.
Can I say we are different people? If you feel like you wanna,
I think he's come to terms with what happened.
If Denny, if you feel like you wanna eat pizza right now, should I stop you? Should I tell you that pizza ain't right?
No. All I was asking was, how do you see it?
But then,
I cannot get how you see it. But you can only say it nice.
All of us are watching and we're hungry too. But it's your pizza at the end of the day.
Okay, so you didn't get a slice of the pizza. Nash, you didn't get a slice of the pizza. Right, Nash? Pizza was bought, so you didn't get a slice of the pizza.
You eat the pizza, and it's fine.
And I'm alright with it.
Pizza.
I'm going to go get mine.
Is coming, I'm going to go get my own pizza.
Technically, he's right.
Oh, but so tell me, Nutty, so when Jackie comes, can't we do two songs with two artists?
We can.
That's what I'm saying.
Why
are you defending this position?
I will not defend no man. I will not defend no man. I will not defend no man.
You see, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for Nutty O to throw shade or anything at Ja Praiser because he's like the biggest artist in the country. I get. I get the niceness.
No.
Because Andy Murizo was more vocal about it. Cool. I think because they're beefing. But Nutty O is cool with Ja.
And I come back to that again.
Danny, wait, hold on. But
I don't want to come off like I start beef with people and I have a problem with Ja Praiser. But when somebody comes to the show, they expect us to ask these questions.
Denny, true.
You know what I'm saying?
Remo.
Yeah.
Andy Murizo is a different person. I'm different to him.
Right.
I'm different to Ja Praiser equally.
Yeah.
I don't need to defend him.
Yeah.
Even if I do defend him, I still have no power to exonerate him from whatever it is that's being said upon his name.
My question was simply, how did you feel about it?
I told you. He was hungry. He needed pizza. He bought the pizza.
And he ate the pizza.
Why can't people just buy their pizza and eat their pizza, right?
Yeah, he's like, so I will get a chance to buy my own pizza.
We can share. And I say we are different. Denny, whatever it is you choose to do with your pizza, even if it's right, if it's wrong, it's you.
Your pizza.
I'm not going to come in the morning and shoot you in the head and say, why did you eat whilst Becky was watching? Becky was hungry.
No, so, but you know what? He just said it. Komana was selfish. Akaya ni pizza.
Okay, and then pizza was had.
Komana kaya ni pizza. Tatine nzara.
Mkomana kagara basi.
Chakatarisa.
Mukatiri
Sitting
bo.
nzara.
No, but equally.
Okay.
Equally. Let me balance this. Let me balance this frequency.
Okay,
You want to change it?
No, I don't want to change. I want to balance
defend you.
it.
From a pizza, you want to change it?
I want to defend you.
Okay, cool.
You said Ja was your giant, right?
Yes.
Saka Nutty O in short is saying to giant angashomboda simba rombo rwa pizza. Kuti ainotsvaga rimwe pizza ndozopa vamwe vapana vangu pizza.
Remember your arrow.
I want to balance this.
Okay,
I want to balance this. I want to
to
balance this. A man, we have to respect what I'm saying now because I'm saying this from it as a man. You get what I mean?
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't feel any type of way about that collaboration because that collaboration didn't fall in my way. It fell in his way. And do you know about things falling in people's ways? It has God somehow. God's doing in it.
Okay.
Probably if I was going to do that Jackie O collaboration
wasn't
that time, it was going to even mar my fortune.
How you figure that, bro?
You know,
You want a Jackie O? Everybody wants. Look, I even want a Jackie O collab myself, and I don't say.
Jackie O will come. Maybe his turn.
Or more, or
with
bigger,
Yes,
bigger than Jackie O. That's what I'm saying.
So I think he came to terms with it.
Okay.
Yes, it happens in the industry that you really want a gig, you really want it, then it goes to somebody else.
But at the end of the day, I was within the shores.
He saw it
I
happen.
felt. Do you know what I felt? There was a lot. It's not just Jackie O collaboration. There was a lot going on, right, around him, around us, and he is the leader of the army, right? He needs to get all of these things. I'm okay with it, man. I'm a hunter too. I'm a hunter too. Remo, I'm a hunter too. I don't feel any type of way if you get the bag, man. I'll watch you. The problem is, are you going to stop my bag too? Otherwise.
No, but what we don't want is the whole P. Diddy thing, you know? Producer all up in the video.
They ain't no.
Dancing. You know what I mean? You know, we all should eat. You know, if we're on the same table, let's all try and...
But I think, I get what you're saying, Nash. But I think from the events that then happened afterwards, there was some animosity. You understand? Because even from the time that you did a performance, he didn't stream it on his platform, but instead he streamed Talkie Vibes on his Facebook Live whilst he was performing.
Yeah.
And this is his artist, Talkie Vibes is not his artist. At that point, we realized that there's problems in the camp, you know?
Yeah, you know, that issue though, I don't have anything to say about that issue. Probably maybe one of the issues that led to a misunderstanding. I don't know whose motives and who's what was that. And I want to pride myself for being in this moment speaking to you, Denny. Because if I had died, if I had been swallowed by that storm, that time, I was not going to be worthy to conversate with right now. I took myself out of the situation where I felt like, you know what, I don't need to explain anything to anyone. I'm a hunter. I'm going to go out there and get the bread. And I'm here. Whatever it is that happened, good experiences, I cherish. Bad, petty, they didn't shake me. They didn't faze me.
So you have like a positive outlook about everything.
Yeah, definitely I have to have
you
one.
You don't regret being part of MTM?
I don't regret because I learned a lot. Yo.
You just didn't get a slice of the cake.
My writing skills changed when I was around him. He's a good writer.
All right.
I don't write like any other. Yeah? Because of that.
So if he walked through this door, it's all...
Yo, we are
up?
family.
Okay,
we still text, holler at each other,
right,
call,
cool.
link. You know, we family. And at the end of the day, this is growth. PDD and Mace are going to see each other one day and sit on the same table and eat bread. you grow. You get to know that, you know what?
So no permanent enemies, no permanent hatred
To that
type of
point.
thing.
But
Okay.
if we're not enemies, we cannot. This is music business.
Apple.
If I had been swallowed, I allow you to grudge anyone you want to grudge. But I didn't get swallowed. I'm here. Fetus of the fetus. I've survived the tides, man. I'm the captain of the ship right now.
Icha.
Right. Let's talk about some of the collaborations that you've since done since you left.
Since, left MTM,
Yeah.
released my debut album.
Yeah.
Are you are you
Master
signed
Seed, I
with
think
with any label at the moment, or you're doing your own thing now?
I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah.
I'm in
So
conversations with a lot of...
before you answer the whole collabo situation, is it advisable for artists in Zimbabwe to be signed with record labels or to do their own thing like what you're doing? Or like there's a trail with these things? You have to start off signed up with someone and then you break free, then you do your own thing, or just start by doing your own thing?
It's a subjective question, that one, Becky. Because I know there are artists who like to be pampered. They would want to sign because they like everything done for them.
Okay.
There are artists who actually know the way and who want to learn the way to get to the bread. It's not wise for them to sign. So it depends. What do you want as an artist? But honestly, the truth is, if you sign, if the terms of your deal with a label are in favor, are favorable to your career, you can go. If they are not, you're good doing things your own. But it all boils down to the issue. Some people, they don't want to work. They like other people to work for them. And some people want to work. They want to learn how to do the business. See? Denny would have brought a DJ to do this for him. Please give me that.
All right, now to the collabos.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and also on that same point.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't think you really need to be signed. Social media and all these platforms are there. You can actually just blow up from nowhere nowadays. The chance exists. Back in the day, you needed distribution, you needed all these sort of things. But we are aware of a lot of big artists today who just came out from nowhere.
I would still beg to differ. The label is an important engine, Denny.
I know.
I've seen what the label can do.
Yeah. I'm talking.
Recently-
Yeah, when you talk about Warner Music, Sony, and
I'll
the
give
big
you.
guys.
Oh yeah, you're speaking
yeah.
of a Zimbabwean situation.
Yeah.
Ah no, man. What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, man.
So guys, don't sign to local labels. They'll do shit.
There's no label in Zimbabwe.
Don't do it.
Oh, there's no label?
Which
in Zimbabwe?
label?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Chillspot Records.
That's not a label. It's not a shop. That's not a label.
Right.
Label.
They think they're a label.
No. I don't know, but I know I'm from Bari, big up Fantan and Levels, Chillspot family. It's a
Because these guys,
family.
why I say they're a label?
It's not a label.
Why I say they're a label is they've got all these artists signed to them, and they're getting royalties from the works that these artists are doing. They're pretty much getting paid from a lot of these new artists.
Oh, yeah.
They're
So
operating
maybe-
exactly like a record label.
So maybe, okay, cool. On that note, I'm not aware of the other nitty-gritties with artists and etc. I didn't know that. The way I see Fantan and Levels is like...
Nutty, you knew that, man. You know, Sekalas came out, was crying about this and that. You've heard of youngsters crying about that and that.
What if
and
he's
you
minding
also-
his own business?
Honestly, I haven't watched
if
what
he's minding his own
what Sekalas was crying about.
Okay, besides that, if you go to
Putting hands
Chillspot
up and
Records
everything,
YouTube channel, there are lots of youngsters and they're monetized on
But
the
if
channel.
Chillspot records an artist, they do everything right.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't
They're a
know if
record label.
that's your definition of a label.
That's a label. They might not be
For
doing
me-
international distribution,
for
but
me-
they're definitely doing local
For me,
distribution.
amongst the things they're doing, they still fall short of being a label. So maybe that's the definition of what.
All right, they are not a label. Okay. All right. Okay, we got that one.
Drama.
Becky K.
Hi, the collabos, Nutty.
Without delving straight into the album, because the album was fire, it's like
Just
like
after-
crazy. We want to talk about the album on its own, but I was just wanting to talk about you're not being given a slice of the pizza, and then to you going to get your own pizza.
Yeah.
So
yeah, after pizza. So yeah, after the MTM fiasco, I just has to be. I was just doing my things, you know. you would still find me. I had a hit song, Chillspot, Boom Shelele. I recorded that at Chillspot.
Right.
I had Blessed My Hustle with Simplex.
Right.
I had other songs with other producers. And me being a youth from Bari, I just had to, like, certain situations just remind you of what you really need to do. I had to align with my people and align with my base a little bit more, you know? I went back and I just embraced my body.
Ness.
Right,
And I'm
right.
like, you know what? We are hustlers. We are go-getters. We don't lose. We learn. And we move. And I said, you know what? For all these years, I've been working and I haven't released any album. I feel like the people out there, they need to hear me out. Because now I'm stuck in a position where certain people predict my downfall because I'm no longer part of certain people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not yet a grown up. I'm not yet eligible. Ansanda kura. Shektara maziteano. But then it's personal to me because I go to a point where someone and some individuals would directly tell me that this is probably your downfall because you didn't do this, you're not part of this, you did this, you left, you're no longer this, so you're gonna fall. People telling me they expect me to fail. And these are people we look up to, even up to now. Some of y'all, those are your idols and heroes. And so I had to prove, I had to summon Jehovah God and say, you know what? Take me to the shores. I want to survive this battle. I want to prove myself that, you know what? Only you are the greatest. Man is just a mere stone in the eyes of destiny.
And prove you did.
And I did. And I released the Mustard Seed album.
A dope album.
Stone Boy blessed me with a verse.
Nice.
DeMarco blessed me with another one. I released it. Magic happened. And magic happened. 14 hit songs.
Yeah.
More than 6 number ones on radio. Took everything there is to take. Did everything there is to do in this nation and this country. I'm here.
So do you feel like you're getting the respect that you've long deserved?
Now, after the Master Seed, yeah. I even had, enemies to my shows, nodding to the sound and to the work. And it brings you that level of satisfaction that after all, we're not enemies. We hate what we have. Martin Luther King Jr., what did he say? Our greatest fear is not that we are inadequate. Is that rather we are powerful beyond measure. And it is our light, the light within us that scares us. So you would still see the next brother and you wonder, why do you hate this next nigga? It's because you're afraid of the light that he has and the light that is within you. Because if you can see my light, you have the light too.
Preach, brother.
They all respect me, man.
Speaking of light.
They know who they're dealing with.
Speaking of light and people knowing who they're dealing with and, oh, dude is coming up. He's got his own pizza box now. What happened at the Rick Ross show?
Bro.
Can you take a moment?
I wish I had polite ways to address this.
Oh, there's no polite way to address this.
It's the only platform you can address it
Take a
the way
sip.
you fucking
Take a
want,
sip.
bro.
Denny J. Denny J.
34 minutes.
Denny J.
Okay, not bad.
I am, I met a lady sometime at the airport.
Right.
I was going to SA. And this woman didn't say a lot. She just jumped into the issue and said, I hope you don't mislead my children because they look up to you.
Wow.
Damn, I was in a mood the whole day. And I'm thinking, oh, this is the height. So this is the mother of these two people. And she just told me that I don't need to mislead her children because they look up to me.
Okay.
So if I lash right now, and if I address this the way I would want to address, those kids out there who look up to me, I bet they will see me with a different light. But look,
They're not going to watch the show.
No.
under
First of
18.
all, I gotta correct
no
you.
under 18. Children.
Parents can't ask artists to behave in a certain way so that their kids can follow up.
An artist is a human being. You must know.
My parents are to 4 years. They should train
But
their own kids.
don't separate those things, man.
No, but you can't. I mean, why would they burden you and say no?
This
my kids
boy will
look up
come
to
into
you.
your court one day when your daughter is looking up to some funny individual out there, and you ain't gonna like it because And should I tell you that you don't have no control? You don't need to tell your daughter who not to listen to?
No. You should be able to control your kids.
The good thing about the whole thing is that this is a under 18 podcast. They ain't watching this
shit. At the Rick Ross show, be a confusion.
At most.
I was honored to be part of that list. Believe me, one of the greatest milestones for me.
Right.
Last year, Rick Ross show.
Yeah.
And I'm performing before him. I'm gonna
hand him.
hand
Also,
him on
you
the
were
mic.
supposed to perform right before Rick Ross.
Yeah.
believe me. All was well.
So everything happened, rehearsals.
Everything.
Sound check.
You know, I always
We
try.
know you.
Remo.
Yeah, I'm with
I
you.
always try. I was with Remo.
We're together.
You know, everything set on the day of the show. That's when I discovered color change. I'm like, okay, probably this wasn't a show for us Zimbabwean artists. It's a show to show us that we are inadequate and we are not important. Whatever it is that we're doing is not so important at the end of the day. The Zimbabwean artist is the punching bag. Fine. I don't dispute that view, but I have a lot to say about that view because we are past that view.
You're Zimbabwe's biggest artist.
And when has any international artist come to Zim and kill this on their own? It's always a supporting Zimbabwean act that serves the show.
Yes.
No disrespect.
Right.
Because we're here, it's local.
Yeah.
Value us the same way you would value these people. If you want to disrespect us, please don't do it in front of the people.
Yep.
That's what happened to me. There was this one guy I saw. It was just chatting shit. I literally witnessed him saying shit, and he wanted to beat a lady who happens to be my manager on stage, behind the stage. And he's like a girl.
What was the story?
My name is I don't
He's
know.
in this brawl, and you were like,
We're not gonna pay Nutty O. We're not gonna do this. And I'm like, yo, nigga, I didn't come here for money. This is my art. This is my craft. This is my passion. For Rick Ross, I can come here and do it for free. I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
So for you to treat this situation like you're doing me a favor, you're lying to yourself.
So what happened?
What was
Why
the
didn't
problem?
You perform?
This is now me backstage. I don't even know why I ain't performing. This nigga is already saying he's not gonna perform. He's not gonna perform. He wants to beat my people.
The drama.
I was there in hiding, watching the drama and the confusion, trying to see what's really going on because I wanted to perform the time I was slotted for. If you say 11, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Ross performed, Nasty C performed. And now later, AM, they start calling the Zim Act. And we ain't getting access. I saw many artists outside getting denied access. I won't say their names. It's these artists you look up to too. You respect them a lot, but they were denied access like kids. This is showbiz. We are artists from Zimbabwe. We have value.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might not be where you want us to be, but then, so how does it go if you don't nurture us and make us look like we're special to our fans, to our people?
Right? Like if we don't treat our own artists with respect, how
I
do
don't
we
know
expect
why I
the
didn't perform.
outside
I was
world?
denied access at first. I was denied to perform the time I was slotted for, and I was backstage listening to this guy.
So when
Going crazy.
So when you say denied, I want to try and understand because I'm assuming that they booked you and they either paid you or we're gonna pay you for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have invited you to the gig. What happened from the time you were invited to then your time to perform? What happened? You know,
in between, yeah, because there must have been some underlining story or backstory.
do they just hate Nutty or otherwise
me.
they wouldn't have
Did they
booked
just
Nutty?
decide?
With
no,
me.
Yes,
I
putting
understand.
Nutty-
Remo, correct me. That's who's the promoter? That's Better Brands. That's Scott, right?
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with Scott.
of course.
I don't have a problem with Scott. So there can never be an issue. Maybe there's someone who works for Scott who has a problem with me because I saw this guy. I don't know. You must help me. You know that guy. Who now?
Who's this guy?
CIO Remo.
I don't know. Remo, you saw that guy.
Remo,
That's the guy I saw.
Why are we defending? This is the guy who was in charge of the artist. He's the one who has
And name's
answers.
expensive
For us to even
right now.
call him, we need to know a name, right? Even if we were to call him, we're not going to call him. We're not going to call him.
We
But
might
what I'm
give him
saying,
much value.
yeah.
The Remo sticker.
we don't need even
Nash.
to speak his name because I don't believe he's important. But then I'm saying my
Okay,
all right.
but you still
But
haven't
he
told.
stopped you from
You still
performing.
haven't told us why they stopped you from
I
performing.
don't know.
He
I
doesn't
only
know.
saw
He's
this
saying, "I
guy
don't know."
venting, calling out my name,
Remo, do you know
and
why
this
he
guy
didn't
wanted
perform?
to hit
Did
the
Nutty,
lady I work
did
with.
Nutty O chow his chick? Whatever.
Okay, no, it wasn't that deep. I just personally think when it came to allocating duties, stage manager, this and that, I think that's the stage that they overlooked. From my perspective.
Okay, so who fucked up?
How do you overlook stage management? That's the whole show.
Yeah, there was a lot of chaos from security.
So who fucked up? There's always the one guy who fucked up. Who's
there's
the
always
one guy? Who's the one guy who fucked up?
That's a good question, Denny.
I'm a peaceful person. I'm just here to perform. I don't.
Nash, these people are too civil. Do you know who fucked up? Somebody fucked
Dun,
up.
dun, dun, dun.
Nash always has the answers.
So you know what I think? I think Nat is being politically correct. I'm sure the guy who fucked up is Remo's friend.
Okay.
Clearly, because that's why he's not saying his name. But just whisper. Just tell me the name, Remo.
Just whisper 2 seconds. No, you go
Remo.
lean into him.
It's not. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary.
You ain't got the answers, Remo.
But
It's Sway's voice,
you
right?
know what I mean. It was a sad scene because I just came to perform. I don't have these poorly tricks with anyone in the music. I mind my business. I do my own. I just came to perform the time I was slotted, and before you know it, I'm denied access. I get to the big stage to see what's happening. I see people angry, people venting,
Yeah.
people saying shit for no reason. And you know what? I was just like, okay, it's one of those.
So with all of this noise going on, you were quiet. You didn't speak out or say anything like or ask
You know,
like
the loudest in the room is the weakest. I was just watching and thinking.
Hey, yo.
Straight.
I was just watching this guy, and I'm thinking so deep. I'm like, yo, why am I even here? Wasting time.
So did you leave?
Yeah, I left. I went to the car. I talked to Shali. You know, Shali was trying to console me and all of that. But then, look, it's business. If you fail to come to honor whatever it is we agreed, you're messing up my stuff too. I just want to perform. And
So
there were a lot of people shouting my name. You know, probably people came to see us.
Yeah.
so,
of course.
so did you get paid?
The other money they kept it, and I didn't really need it.
So up to now you haven't been paid.
I don't need that. Nah.
Nash, can we organize that the guy gets paid, bro?
That's what that was their issue because I heard inventing about money. But honestly, it's not money that keeps artists like me.
It's the principle.
Yeah, you don't need to use money to on me. Do that to other
I
kids.
wonder what the
Nash, are you going to talk to the boss so we pay Nutty O? He came.
I'll definitely call him now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tell him that.
But that the said part, that's what they were using. I don't know. Why are we so hungry? Are the kids out there so hungry that they use a money excuse to fuck up your brand? You can't use that on me, Denny. The principles keep me. They supply what I need, the food to my bones, to my soul, not...
So there was nothing like no payment, no performance. What,
No.
what?
You know, we get deposits and all of that. Remo was was there when everything was happening, the management and all the nitty-gritties, the contract signing and etc. All due diligence being applied. And I was not at fault. We were not at fault. Remo can testify.
Yeah.
But then, at the end of the day, someone finds that is a loophole to prick you.
All right. Okay, the good news for you is that these guys are still into promotion. I think they've got something lined up that's coming up next. Yeah. And the person who fucked you over
It's gonna be
is no longer involved, right?
Oh, it's no longer involved.
No.
Also, we have.
I don't think he was. Look, there were a lot of people at that concert, right? There were a lot of people. I'm this, I'm that. I think that's what caused the main confusion. Is Miss Charlie is the one who organized this concert.
Right. She's the one who fucked up?
No, she didn't fuck up. But there were other people who were, I don't know, trying to impress her. You know, everyone was the boss at that concert. No, I'm this, I'm that. Okay. So no, you can't do this, you can't do that. But in the beginning, you know, it came out. It was sweet. the contracts,
You
deposits.
just don't like. I don't have a problem with you. Don't fight me
Yeah.
for no reason. Don't fight me just because you want to please whoever you want to please.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. I'm not gonna be doing Mayweather shit behind the stage.
Talking about Mayweather, Nash got something to tell us about Mayweather,
So Mayweather's coming next week.
right?
Next week already.
Yeah, next
You're
week.
13,
On the
14.
13th to the 14th, yeah.
14th, okay.
Right,
He's being brought by better brands.
right. The same cats,
Yeah, yeah.
and then Nutty O is definitely going to be on that roster, right?
Of course.
Right.
For real?
And then
party and the
and then
party.
we're
Like, for
also
real this time?
going to pay him what we owe him first, right?
Of course.
Okay, shit.
No, my people are good.
Come on now.
And
My
you
people
know
are
my
very good.
people are good.
Nutty O, 10%. That's my standard for collection
what?
collection
For
fees.
collection
10%. I'm not greedy.
Ah, yeah.
I'm not greedy. Just work with my 10%. And okay, so that's next week. You said.
Yeah, next week.
Oh, okay. All right. He doesn't sing, so what the fuck is what the fuck is he?
What's he coming for?
Is he gonna box somebody?
Welcome party is at Karma on Thursday.
What's it for?
What's it for?
Yeah, why is he coming?
It's coming for to teach children how to fight.
Oh,
What's
okay.
this? What do you call it, Denny?
Like the coaching thing.
Yeah,
Tutoring
a coaching
or
clinic.
whatever.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
Like,
what,
okay.
yeah.
That's
So
noble.
they're trying to invest in Zimbabwe.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, they want to build a gym in Vic Falls. The TMT Money Mayweather gym facility for
Nice.
boxing, training kids how to box. So in Vic Falls.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Hey, all this crap that we've been talking about, Nutty O, I think, I think it's only right that we go to a musical break or some shit.
Interlude.
You know what I mean?
It's a musical.
We got Nutty O. We got Nutty O in the building.
I don't think Carrington. Carrington.
Yeah.
Carrie. I knew it. I knew there was a name.
Yeah. Lighter, yeah. You deserve a lighter. The best part in my life, yeah. Yeah, baby. Lighter, yeah. You deserve a lighter. You're the best part in my life, yeah. I beg for mercy. When I see your body wine, don't test me. I'm going crazy. Just say pound fine and that flexing. I want you hit that floor. Oh, young Pambanisa, so and I like. But you wine and go low. I mean, those are no zita, so man, I like. Girl, make a finesse, girl, make a finesse, girl, make a finesse.
Nutty O in the
Your body
building.
tight, skin smooth, love it when you wine in the finesse. I love it when you put it on me. When you go feel it to the finesse, yeah. Finesse, give you like a finesse, give you like a finesse. You got the relax, give you what the relax, give you what the relax. Watch that. Your body tight, skin smooth, love it when you wine in the finesse. I love it when you put it on me. When you go feel it to the finesse, oh yeah. The skin, everything good on you. Right? Look at me eye, you make a man cool on you. And when you move your body up, have you done this crazy? It's wavy, I put my money on you. To all of my sexy girls out there, what we say? Lighters, yeah. You deserve a lighter. You're the best part in my life, yeah. Yeah, baby.
You deserve a lighter.
Give
Lighters,
me my lights.
yeah.
Give me my lights.
You
Give me my lights.
deserve
Give
a
me my lights.
lighter.
Come on. Give me my lights. Eat your.
Shout out to all the beautiful women out there, Denny.
You know what I mean?
We cannot forget the beautiful women.
And then the audacity.
Yeah, that's why I said I like it
disrespect.
when you put it on there.
You understand?
'Cause we
Our
make a phone
only
to the
international
finesse, girl, yeah.
reggae act.
Speaking of lyrics,
Yeah.
the first song that you sang, there's a part where when I listened to the song, I'm like, what was Nutty O saying here? Sounded like you swore like big time.
What did I say?
I don't know why these can't wish me good.
Yeah, I did swear.
These
That
what?
was the
These
mood.
punks. These.
No.
That was a mood. Yeah. Peter Pan.
Yes.
The dirty version.
It's the dirty version.
I don't have that. That's what I need.
I was like,
dirty
no,
version.
man.
Tell me, what did they say?
I can't, excuse you. What?
Okay, I need that one.
What did you say?
Eish.
I need that version.
No. What did you say? Because when I listened to it, I was like, no, I know he didn't.
Well, what do you mean you know he didn't?
Because
That's what I say.
I don't know him to be like that.
That's how I was feeling. That was the mood.
What do you say?
When I recorded that song.
What is that? Okay. Dash. It's just a P.
What? I mean,
Just a P word, okay.
the pussy?
No.
That's okay. So what you're saying, it's pussy or what?
No.
Or you're saying they're pussies?
What was he saying? I don't have this version.
They are.
Nutty.
Yeah.
Or they're pussies?
Why
Nutty.
them evil?
Or them pussies?
So
Yeah.
is that like a mustard seed
Like, I
uncensored
couldn't,
version?
like, my ears
Can I
were
get
like,
that one?
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna send that to you.
I need that one.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't.
why?
No, no.
There's
proper.
kids that look up to you.
That's why it was. That's
Hey.
why you didn't find it on the first dispensation.
Okay.
So it's a raw and a clean, and you always have to read. You know.
Everybody looks to everybody. People look up
Definitely.
to Chris Brown.
No, but
He
it
has
was
censored
like a
tracks
shock.
and
It
Yeah,
was
I-
a shock for me.
It wasn't. That's a mood. When I did that song, that's a personal song. Maybe
It was
what?
personal, all right?
Yes,
Okay,
it's a
right.
what,
So
maybe
maybe
what-
I don't know why they
All right,
didn't wish
all right.
me good. I was like,
why them fussy can't wish me good. That's the clean version.
that's the clean
it's
version.
weak.
That's
It's
weak, yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
put the
I know,
P.
but you know, I play.
Oh, yeah, for
that
radio.
was
That's
me
for
and
radio.
Tamuka. You know, like, don't put that, man. Don't put, just leave it like that. It's strong, like, you know, you feel it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a mood. I'm addressing someone. I'm
felt.
like,
I
yo,
felt.
they can't wish me good. Why? Because
One.
I want to go
Those
for
pussies.
All right. These.
Pussy.
you know what? You're like right in my ear. You are in my ear.
So tell us about the album. That album was monumental.
Pussy.
And I'm scared for you because I don't know if you're ever going to be able to do an album like that because it had fire songs the
Maka.
whole way.
No,
All right, okay, one.
Maka,
Okay,
no, ka.
you got 13 more to go. That
If
Maka
you
no no
think-
track, I love it.
Because it's a reply to everyone thinking that,
They can
that
stop
the
you.
mustard seed was the peak. No, man. If you think that way, then you're late for this party.
But my advice to you is don't release any album anytime soon.
No, not anytime soon.
We're still,
You're gonna get you're
feasting on that one.
yeah. Good advice. Thank you.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then
Thank you.
I'm afraid you might fuck it up.
Like we're still high on the
chances
mountain.
But
chances of fucking this up are very low.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I just started. This is my debut album. I was experimenting a lot. I didn't do exactly what I wanted to do, but I did what I knew would take people the route that I wanted to. But it's not exactly like I took all the exacts out of it.
Yeah.
I put all of the exacts out of it. If you listen to it, different sound from track 1 to number 14. The only dancehall song, 3 dancehall songs, Peter Pan, Kung Fu, and Petty Power. And Petty Power starting as a hip hop song. Then I converted because I knew.
Don't worry, he always does.
Did I do that?
Like we're not even shocked.
You know, dealing with Denford is
do you
always
do
tricky.
you see? We didn't even flinch.
Yeah, we didn't flinch.
Like we were like we're cool.
Where's my mixer though?
It's not gonna be. I'm not gonna rush my album making process. It took me 3 years to make Master Seed album.
Yeah. You're not gonna be like Winky and them. Don't they do every year?
No. Winky is no.
They do every year, right?
No. Winky is alright. Winky is alright.
Yeah. So you do once every 2 years? What's
I
our
don't know.
strategy?
I do. You see, I'm not watching what other people are doing.
It's gotta
Shouldn't
come
you
to
be
you.
watching?
It's gotta come to you.
Nothing influences me. I am me. Like,
Cutting to-
if I feel today I want to drop the album because I have it, I can.
Oh, it's there.
Yeah, I can drop. If I feel like, I'm not influenced, Denny. That's the other thing you need to know. I'm not watching
But shouldn't
your
you?
Instagram
But
posts.
but
I'm
shouldn't you?
not.
Shouldn't you though? You get complacent
I
if you
don't wanna- No.
look.
Or just know what's going on around.
I think look, even if you're in business, right? You gotta be able to know who your competition is, right?
I will know.
You gotta be able to track your competition, know what they're doing, and be a step ahead, right?
I
For
will-
you to be a step ahead, you gotta know what they're up to, right? So
Can I say something?
yeah.
I don't mean to be rude. I did the mustard seed. It took me 3 years to do the mustard seed. All these years I was keeping music and watching like a fool. What I have done now, what I'm doing now is for 2088. So
Not all the way. ABX.
So if you
Coming to you from another.
so look, we gotta be in the same paradigm.
There we go.
We gotta be in the same paradigm. It's the same stuff. Like one thing I like about Winky, man, as a visionary, he's way ahead. The moment we all, on this first cup, he was there 24 years ago, and he knew exactly how we were gonna react to that. It's the same. I emulate that. The mustard seed is a deja vu. All of this that was happening, I had seen it already in my system. I've worked already for the album coming next year. I'm working on the album.
88.
So
2088, is that going to be in February or November?
September 2028.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this one. I can't wait.
23 September 2088.
I'm waiting. 2088. Shit. How many more sleeps?
53 years from now.
All right, that's dope. So what was your inspiration to this album? Because this album has done wonders for you.
I'll tell you something, man.
It's the haters. Did the haters inspire you?
They played a part. Because look, I was in a situation. Nditoro muna arikufesa backlash from people who don't know nothing and people who feel like they know something. I'm also like I told you, what inspired? There is someone who told me that I was gonna fall.
Okay.
What's their name?
I won't speak about their names. They're not important. I'll give them value. They will be important in this journey. I will. I'm gonna get old.
So do you do like
800.
revenge albums? Is that what it is?
Huh?
My revenge album.
No. It's just provoking someone to their greatness. Kukika zidachka. Rakafutisa riverside. Saka.
He has prepared the table in front of his
55 years
through
to come.
mustard seed.
So listen
to the album.
Thou anoint my head with oil.
Yeah.
Until you can finish that, Vicky. Thou anoint my head with oil.
Okay.
My cup
Runneth over. Okay.
Hallelujah.
Angels.
I don't have.
It's okay.
I've only got crazy stuff.
So the inspiration behind is life. I will tell you, I had many people who came to me with their testimonies about Hanperipa and what he did to them. I remember there was someone. He said there was someone who called me. There was a cancer patient.
For real?
Yeah, who was going for their chemo.
Yeah.
And before that, they just wanted to have me on a call and tell me how Hanperipa has brought them out of. You get what I mean? It's not one person. It's not one. That's why I can afford to keep quiet, because I'm looking at reality and the reality that comes with the reality. You can't look aside when you have things like those. You have someone crying because they haven't seen their boyfriend for the longest time, and you sing Safe and they start to crying. Work put them apart. It's COVID time. You ain't seen your mom for the longest time. So that was the inspiration. There was a lot going on in its life for me. I was just writing from a perspective. Open doors.
Yeah.
I really wanted jump.
But your music is really on the motivational side of things.
Yeah, cause what else can I do for the people from where I come from?
Yeah.
I'm from the ghetto. The best I can give is intangible wealth to my fellow guys, because we don't have that. It's 1 in a million. It's 1 in a million. It's you. Look, ask Fantan. It's 1 in a million. For him to be where he is, it's a wonder. It's amazing. A lot of people look up to him because we have a background. We're from Bari. You know what I mean? We're from Cheetah. Life is real. The struggle is real. Things can be real. It's one of us out of 50 who
It was made
who
it.
breaks it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aku borodel, aku flexer. the rest of us, they are things that holds us. Shackles, chains, bro, yokes of different nature. And the best I can do is to empower the next guy that you can do it too.
Yeah.
If look, inspiration, man. I use Fantan because we grew from the same hood.
Mm-hmm.
Fantan bought a car before me. I was still moving on foot.
Mm-hmm.
It was like youth, and I was like, yo, bro, motivation. I don't take it either way. And that's motivation.
Mm-hmm.
If there's 2 of us in Bari, there's 3 of us and 4 of us against the millions in Bari, we inspire these, and it's Chi-Town. We inspire Chi-Town. We inspire Mfakose. We inspire.
You
So
inspire.
Finish it off. Success will never come to you.
Success will never come to you. Work and do what you gotta do. Upenya usife. And nobody really. You get what I mean?
That's one of my favorite. That one.
Yeah,
Featuring
bro.
Stone Boy.
Yeah, bro. I was
Like that.
so that was life. Open doors. I really wanted God to open that door because that was the intro for the album. I went to my mom and I said, "Put a prayer for me, please, mom."
Are you spiritual?
Yes.
That's beautiful.
I told my mom to put a prayer for me. I'm shy. I couldn't do it face to face.
Yeah.
So she's away and I texted and I'm like, "Hey, mom, sir, that was album. Can you please pray for me?" She goes, "Okay, no, I always pray for you, son." No. I want you to send that prayer as a voice note. Send it right now. I want that prayer. I want to move with it. I'm going to be moving around. And when I move, I want to listen to that prayer.
That's deep.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
Then she prayed. She sent a prayer. I took that prayer to Tamuka. I said, "Tamuka, intro for our album is called Open Doors. You need to put this prayer. Comac D, he needs to put some keys. I need a choir. Where's Noxie? Where's..."
Fuck what you guys think, man. That's some
Yeah.
deep shit. I
That's
like
some
that.
dope.
I like that.
That was really
That's beautiful.
So from track 1 to 14, it's life. Even when I sing about ladies, lighter,
Lighter.
I'm appreciating what God has given us.
Thank you.
know,
Thank
ladies, them Peter Pan, Open Doors, Cocorico.
No, do me a verse. Peter Pan. Peter Pan is dope.
You said the mentor them wish. Career would have flop.
Flop.
Fly mumara in makunditi Peter Pan. I never care what the enemy a plan. But I'm break over sawe kunova nova. Them wish they ka firam location. They ka dona they ka foira yangu mission. Them wish kuona yangu funeral. Can afford them a soldier but I'm a general.
Fine.
Why them fussy can't wish me good? They move uptown like Buddha move.
The verse, wait.
But they couldn't get out. Jaja God, mukanditora mundikanda kumsoro.
And the ghetto they said, no, enda kumu.
Cause I see these kids, they look up to me. Every time I pass through the road, someone asks me for $1. And sometimes I don't have it. But you know what? The fact that they believe I have it.
Yeah.
And
All
I
right.
can give it to them.
So
Nesh looks hella inspired.
why didn't he win Album of the Year? Did he win?
Nama.
Nama.
Yeah.
Oh, Nama is legit, right?
Yeah.
Nama is legit.
Nama is legit. I like that.
Yes.
I got a Zima too for the album of the year. That time, that's the album. Cause I do.
It's okay.
Yo, hold me, yo, bro.
What's that time? Okay.
Shit.
I wanna be humble, man.
No,
I don't wanna
fuck humble right now, nigga. You're
Don't be
winning this
humble
shit.
because a lot of people,
Fuck humble.
with the way that they treat
Okay,
you.
cool, Denny. Fuck
Yes.
humble.
Fuck
That
humble
was the
shit.
album, and
That's
still
it.
the album.
Fuck it.
Yes.
Tell these moms.
That was the
Tell these moms.
That was the album, and still.
But yeah, that time, I took everything there is to take with that album, and I thank God for it.
Yeah.
I really wanted BET, Denny. Remo, I wanted Grammy. That's where I want
That's
to
where
go.
you're aiming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's what I
You're
want.
good.
And
I don't see why
and
not.
I just don't want it for myself. I also want it for my brothers and sisters in the music. This is the vision. This is the dream that I carry.
That's it.
I want the next guy to believe that it can be done because I've done it.
Straight.
I know some of them don't believe, don't buy into this. They believe. But look, we're living in a world where there's standards and norms.
Mm-hmm.
I am into that world. I want to adhere to that standard.
If you can't get it, nobody can. Nigga, it's yours
I
to
might
get.
have to go get it. It's close.
That's
Did
it.
you see Chimarenga music added to the Grammys?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's close.
I know.
We're
It's
almost
close.
there.
It's close.
You and Winky D were put on
The Bob Marley,
the Bob Marley.
the Wailers album.
Yeah.
The Bob Marley and the Wailers album. Oh yeah, I'm happy. Man, I'm smiling. Let me.
What happened?
Tell us about
How did
that
you
shit.
get that? Yeah, don't cry now. Don't
Who,
cry.
who did you pay? What happened? How much was it?
And who did you pay?
Let me take my glasses.
I'm just playing with you. Shit.
Who did you pay?
Nobody. I want to say shout out to. Do you know? There are people we don't mention enough, and it hurts my heart. We have one of the most powerful women in the music in this world, and her name is Taponesco Mavunga. She's head of Sony Africa.
Okay.
She's one of ours.
She's one of ours. And shout out to Taponesco. We don't speak of her a lot. She's helped a lot, help and assist the music, the scene. There are a lot of people. In the label system in South Africa, there are a lot of Zimbos, bro. Shout out to them.
Nice.
People working behind the scenes. We have a lot of Zimbos. One thing I would say, on this earth, Zimbabwean is a powerful weapon. A Zimbo is a lethal weapon.
Wow.
A Zimbo is a weapon.
Right.
I've been around Remo. I've seen anywhere there is a Zimbo.
Things
Special.
happen. Yeah.
We are special. I don't know what we do to ourselves sometimes. Is we. You get what I mean? If we could just rally behind each other, be enemies at the same time, but still rally behind each other, we can take over.
Like siblings. You know, like how siblings fight each other.
Yeah.
But
We
nobody
can
else
take over.
fight them.
Tell me about your mom. You speak highly of your mom. How does she feel now about all this success coming to you and shit? How did she take it?
You know, my mom is ever proud. I want to explain to you how proud she is. I come from my family background from Bari. One day I would share the story. It's a sensitive one. You know how our backgrounds are similar. There's no difference. One breadwinner, somebody who looks after the whole bunch. You know, and there was a time my mom was working in SA, and I was home with my other bigger brother, whom I consider guardian. That's the person who was looking after us all as the whole family. You get what I mean?
Right.
So for me to wear some shoes, it has to be his.
Him. Hey.
No. I still.
him,
I
but
know
it's
that.
his.
Yeah,
I know
straight.
that. Yeah.
Remo did
Even had time for girls.
Remo didn't you used to do something like this?
Good.
Nash, you know Remo used to do the same sort of shit.
What?
Huh?
What?
Take my shit when I'm gone type thing.
Oh,
like
he will take
Whoa,
your
whoa,
stuff.
you're gonna
Nash.
bring this on the show?
Nash.
You're gonna bring this on the show?
No, I
You
mean,
still do it?
you know, am I?
No, so you know remember Remo. So let me just tell you this. So Denford used to have like a lot of clothes, right? So we used to look up to him because he had shops. So every time he went out of the country and would stay at his place, so Remo knew how to open his locked door, right? So Remo would open the door, would get his clothes,
And-
perfume. Because I need more on I need mama sin. Chakamukumbi right in
But you perfume.
But you guys can see that the stuff is there.
But I want to tell you something. That's real G stuff. Perfume, you know, one disco.
So
No shafa.
So Remo learned to open. So every time he went away, let's say he goes to China or the States, would go in, take his tracksuit tops, perfume and everything. And then we used to go to room 10 those days. And people would be like, yeah, you guys are smelling so good. But
Yeah.
Always confused him. How come my bottle is always like...
But I lock my room.
yeah. So
When did you catch? When did you?
Why didn't you guys just tell me to stop locking the shit? You
no.
could
Because
fucking
when we
unlock
asked you,
it.
you say no. No, you never called him. I just told him this year.
Oh,
No, that, no.
Oh, you were caught.
No, you were caught wearing Lord's jacket.
Go on,
yeah.
that.
Mama ABX is special to me. You know, one thing, she's always taught me to treat others the way I would want to be treated. Mama ABX would give my jembe rangu kune friend yangu hapa Denny asingazi inindoto nzio chila. And even if I try to rebel, she would say, you don't know what your tomorrow is going to be like. That person probably is going to be there to defend, help, or come to your aid. So she has always taught me love and the importance of love and to be a better person. Because the biggest thing is we evolve around each other's.
True. Yeah.
So I cannot treat you today because I have a bottle of Henny and I see in the club and I'm like, look, it's expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, bro, same cup. Because one day it's going to be your turn. Then, and you're going to remember, he showed up when I was thirsty.
Yeah.
And it really came through. That has been me. And she's important. And she prayed for my album.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know. And I am a mama's boy. Because all of these teachings, I feel like I have her heart.
Yeah.
My heart is
How
my
many
mom.
are you? How many siblings?
We're 5. I'm the firstborn.
Yeah.
But now, do you know how special she is to me? She calls me and she says, I'm ill. I need to go see the doctor. Can you send some Invax? And I'll just go and send. Back then, it used to be, Mom, I need school fees.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Zingwa, telecoms, you need to transfer, please. And let me change Amari. I tell my US and pay my school fees. You know, she would do that even when I don't even know how. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
I would still come, receipt go, guaj. But now, it's me. I call and I'm like, yo, what's happening? Say, I want those shoes. I brought some other type of shoes here. I'm like, no, I don't want these. I want others. And I'm like, okay, I have the privilege.
Yes, man.
I got a 500 on me. I would rather buy this woman what she wants because I don't want to do this when she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Buy yourself this shoe. I also do this for my sisters.
Right.
I also do this for my brothers. And I do this for everyone around. If you see me, we buy a pizza, we eat.
Yeah, that's okay. Like pizza.
Saka,
Pizza.
So after this, two bag will be.
What make that go?
Yargupinde.
Chingo seke o 2-3 my Elisa. Ndakuyenda na mdarade.
Have I ever let you down?
You know, people think it is that, amana indo fara endo out there chingo.
Have I ever let you down in the club?
You have never, bro.
I've always had your back in the club.
Are you
There was a show, it was
Dreams.
there was a show we had tension though. You remember?
No. That was your sound guy.
No,
I
it's not
wanted-
my sound guy.
I wanted to beat the shit out of your
And
sound
I was
guy.
like, Remo, you cannot beat my sound guy.
I wanted to beat the shit out
Do you
of
know
you.
what I said? I was like, Remo cannot beat my sound
No,
guy.
but
What happened with the sound guy?
But you're a
Let's go to
gentleman.
work.
No, but you're a gentleman.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Remo, we can't be fighting sound guys, right?
No.
2023 Nash, are we fighting
No,
sound guys?
I'm just highlighting it more.
No, that was a long time ago.
I'm playing.
Long time. Yeah, Remo was angry. I
Yeah,
understand the
but he
situation.
came and called the situation down. Hey, fam, don't worry, we got this.
He got angry and I was also agitated because
Yeah.
everything was happening. But then
Yeah.
when I heard Remo want to, I'm like, oh, Remo cannot do that to my son. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
this
to war.
is-
But then that's my brother. And when I got there, I'm like, oh, Remo.
Remo,
Yeah,
we're
Remo.
family, bro. We're
Was it not
family.
the whole size thing? Also, you're like,
I know it was gonna be
Can I
David and
tell
Goliath.
you something about Nutty? Nutty is like a chihuahua. You will not back down.
you were talking about family.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier on. There
Oh
was
yeah, and I forgot to answer you about the Bob Marley.
Yeah.
We didn't pay one. Shout out to Tapone Square. She also, was behind the scenes facilitating for that happens because this is a Bob Marley Africa album.
Right.
They chose artists from around Africa.
And only 2 from
eligible
Zim-
Africa. Yeah.
So
Each from
they
each
see
country.
you. They see you.
Definitely. Me and Winky D.
Right.
Big up to the gaffer, ABX gaffer.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward
like that,
to it.
though? You like that?
I know. I'm trying to. Yes. No, we are looking forward to it. What I was going to say was on the point here, family. Earlier on, Nash asked you, just some couple of questions just to gauge where we were. And you were kind of like evasive. You didn't want to answer that. So before I ask you the question, I just want to know, why are you evasive about those type of questions?
I'm not evasive about those type of questions, but I believe
You are
that
what?
you need to let people know about the things they're supposed to know.
Okay.
And you don't need to let people know about the things they're supposed to know. Because you see what? People, they don't really
Okay. You're going to just
Libianca.
People.
Like, did you just lyric me?
But you didn't say what it is that he was evasive.
Yeah, because it's not being.
I want to get to the point
it's
of
not
why
being,
he's evasive.
It's not about being
before I
evasive,
ask.
my brother.
Nutty O, are you married or not, nigga?
There we go.
Nutty O is a lion with a lioness out there. Yes.
What is that in English? In English, what is that, Nash?
Oh, so Anna Madabaden.
Ah, okay. Congratulations, nigga.
Okay,
Shit.
nice.
All right, okay, shit. All right, we like that. Shit.
So the point.
So you speak Nutty O?
No, he doesn't speak Nutty
You
O.
speak the language?
No, he doesn't speak Nutty O. Nutty O does not answer to things he doesn't want to answer to based on the reasons that Nutty O moves regulated. So in
Nigga, we figured it out. Shit, you're married. The fuck?
That's all we wanted to know. Like,
Kondegati, I'm actually searching.
No, I'll search for girlfriends.
eh,
Oh, yeah.
Marriage. Right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can never search for a girlfriend. You can only look for a soulmate. Because we have souls. And we always want to fulfill our souls. So how do you search for... Brother, you crazy. You'll be searching for girlfriends.
I want to see your DMs right now. Can I see your DMs?
Bro, they're crazy. It's embarrassing. You might see something...
let's just see one.
Just show Nash. Just show Nash. No, Nash is loyal, the fuck.
Are they people hollering at you right now?
Pass it here. This way.
No, Biggie. They're boys, Biggie.
I want to see who it is.
Big eight. Big eight.
Anditenderwe kuona zviri kuitika.
Yeah.
Did you see any familiar people there?
How are you? Yes, thanks. That's proper. No. Nutty O has some good DMs though. He's got some good DMs.
He's got some good DMs.
Yeah. I reduce it.
So man, one, two, my vote, I can see.
We'll let her down, my friend.
No, one thing I'll tell you. Do you remember the Bible story? The Queen of Sheba.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what the Queen of Sheba had wanted to achieve?
With what's his name, David.
With the king.
With the king, yeah.
Yeah.
Peggy, what did he want to achieve?
Aidaka masin. In Nash's language. Aidaka masin. King anga respect.
So Danny, with that situation, that being said, with me, the reason why I don't, you say I'm evasive, I don't disclose certain personals because I am a king and there are Shebas out there. The moment you are exposed, you don't have your guard on, the Shebas can achieve. And one thing you don't like is to hear your brother who once had the crown just went through the Sheba route.
Anna Sheba.
Okay.
Protect me, please.
All right. Pato ranking.
Yes.
Last time he was around, he spoke highly of you. Let me read out what he said. In Zimbabwe, I like Ja Praiser. I like his music. I like Winky D as well. But Nutty O is the future. He is not good. He is bad in a good way. I will say it again. Nutty O is the future, not just Zimbabwe, but of Africa.
You're a bad boy.
How do you feel when a big artist like Pato ranking
Bad boy.
say something like that about you?
It's like, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but it fulfills you. I feel fulfilled. And shout out to Pato Rankin, is my brother, man. Showed me support when I necessarily needed it. Pato came through for me when I really needed somebody of his
Stature.
Yeah, to come through for me. Like sometimes you need a cosign.
Yes.
And as a growing artist, a cosign will take you as far as you can go. And Pato was the most legit cosign. Before, in public though, because Pato went to the public and told the public that this youth is the baddest. Hold on. Speak what you want to speak. Do what you want to do. Close the door. this is the baddest youth. And he did it to many people around. And I was there, and I'm like, it's too much, man. So I feel special about it. And that has kept me going for a long time. Because look, sometimes, baby, I'm pera strength to pere. I think it, going down pets gonna strength. Are important to have a pura part on the end. They do not, apana. So, and I keep going.
Like that.
I keep going.
What can we expect? What's the future looking like for ABX?
The future is too bright, man. Keep those shades on.
I never take them off. Shit. All right, okay. They ain't coming off.
Keep them shades on. Don't take them off.
Those MFs ain't coming off.
Keep those shades on. Denny, the future is bright. Shaka Wanda's reloading. That's all I can say. Shaka Wanda's reloading.
Yeah.
Look out for the Bob Marley song. Bob Marley feature. This is Bob Marley featuring Nutty O and Winky D. Can I repeat?
On one song.
Do you know what this means? This is Bob Marley featuring Nutty O and Winky D. Do you get it?
Nice.
Do you get it?
It's
like I'm saying Michael Jackson featuring. It's way beyond, man. Who wouldn't want this? This is the end game, and I'm honored to be part of that project. I'm happy.
I also noticed that you are quite versatile. You did the song with what's the name? DJ Zandy Maz. What is that?
Zandy. Yeah, Zandy.
I love that song. It's an Amapiano song, right?
Yeah, Zandy. I've done quite a couple of Amapianos. If you can feel Makanonoka too has that modern Afroiano twist to it.
Yeah.
The modern Afroiano twist to it. I like, because, I don't want to be boxed in genres. I don't want to be called a Zim dancehall artist. I don't want to be called a Amapiano artist. I don't want to be called an R&B artist.
Yeah.
I want to be just a musician. And when I want to do these things, I want to be free to create. And I don't want to be boxed. Because once I'm boxer,
my one. You went and performed in Zambia, like, what was it, like last month?
Yeah, I was late for the performance though.
What? You were late?
Yeah.
Nutty O.
Dynamics, dynamics. Beyond my control.
How did you do that one?
It was just a situation beyond. But I reached to the Yo Maps, Zambia's biggest, had a stadium fill-up show.
Okay.
And I vouched to go and support on my own, And I went there. So I was scheduled to perform at a certain time, but I couldn't get there on time. And it was a star-studded list. You know what happens with those big shows? Sometimes it get crazy. So then I reached to the stadium. I went there. I met Maps. I met everyone. Surprisingly, Zambia, they resonate to our music big time.
So they loved your performances.
It's a market.
We saw the little clips and were like, Nutty O.
I didn't get to perform though, but then I just had to finish what I'd gone there to do, link, make a mark, media tour. I went to radios, media houses, podcasts, did everything, collaborations, worked with Zambia's biggest. Soon, watch out for that too. We're going to be playing a lot around the other side of the musical terrain. So yeah. It was a good journey. I discovered that most of our people just go to countries that they don't.
Yeah.
So Nutty, a quick one. So in Zim, who are your top 5 artists? West artist.
West?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to say it.
And of course, I'm just joking because I know what I'm going to say. Who are your top 5 best artists? Yeah.
Judge. Okay. Top 5. Allow me to put Takura on number 1.
I like that. Takura's fine.
Ain't fighting that.
Allow me to put. Is this Drink Champs?
No. It's the Danny J show, bro.
Allow me to put. Allow me to put.
That difficult.
It is difficult because I have 3 artists and some of them are going to occupy 4 and 5 again. So,
okay, so give us your top
put
3.
Takura number 1. Put Winkedy number 2. Put Ja Praiser number 3. Put Brian K number 4.
Okay.
Put Tammy Moyo number 5.
What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that?
She refused to come to the show, Nash.
Nakurama.
Nash, what happened?
She was busy, right? Nash.
Was she scared? She's scared of Nash? Nash spoke to her.
Yeah, no, I spoke to her. She said she was coming. I have to speak to her dad. Anyway, so no, let's we need to discuss your top 5.
Well, before you say whatever you want to say, okay, that top 5, Becky, Remo, in no particular order, just name my top 5.
No.
In no particular order.
No,
yeah,
but
I
no,
cannot.
you said my number 1.
Yes.
No, because so you understand.
Number 1.
So that because I'm speaking.
Then you
You
said
did.
number 2.
Right.
Twice.
Right.
Winky.
Yes.
Number 3,
Ja.
Ja.
Number
4,
Brian
Brian
K.
K.
And number 5,
Number
Tam.
5,
Because you said name your 5 artists, so I'll label. You know,
1,
the
2, 3, 4,
comprehension.
5.
I'll put 1.
Oh, so
Okay,
who's your number 1?
Okay,
And
who's
no
your
in
number
particular
1?
But in
order.
number 1, my best artist. Like you're asking me who's my best artist.
Yeah.
again.
Yes, Nutty.
Man,
Me.
jeez,
It's Nutty O.
jeez. Number 1. Denny, number 1.
1.
Who's your number 1?
Damn.
It can't be that difficult.
It is, man. Because if I don't compete with myself, there is no number 2. So it's difficult. So allow me to leave myself off the picture.
Yeah.
Man, that guy, regardless, that guy, it's a tie. But that guy called Brian K. is a guy we have been sleeping on as a nation.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a musician.
We don't have a problem with Brian K.
Someone who can sing and make you feel like if it's a gospel song,
You'll get in there.
Yo, Brian K. I feel like Brian K is my best artist in this country.
I love him too.
And we have slept on this brother for the longest time. I don't know why. Good things.
So how come you haven't done a collab with him?
I have plenty.
Oh, really?
I have plenty.
Plenty.
I'm not gonna
I've
say
done-
nothing.
I love Brian K too.
Yeah, I've done.
think he's like-
There's a song called. If you check his music properly, there's a song we did called "Where Are You Now." I did with Brian K. I recently released another one called "Tiremuka" with him.
Yeah.
But behind the scenes, he's one guy I have worked with the most. Like I can just hit Brian K on the studio session and say, "Let's write, let's create." He does production.
Do you ever just do music for the sake of doing music and then you like
Yeah.
bank it
Yeah.
for
Sometimes
20,
because
25,
that's
for 2055?
Yeah,
2088.
Sorry.
Yeah, because you know what's
2088.
happening now. You need to sharpen yourself and prepare yourself for the moment. I foresee myself going to the Grammy stage or to the BET stage. I need to know what I'm gonna say now.
That's it.
You need to visualize it. It's a principle, the law of attraction.
Yeah.
Don't just end there. Attract. No, attract and live in the moment. I know what I'm gonna say when Lil Wayne is seated there.
Special shout out to the Denny J Show and
You know
Becky
what I'm
Yeah.
K,
saying?
Remo.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
Nash,
like revisit my
for being
clip.
there.
I'm gonna pull up a Kanye.
So Nati, so which artist would you want to work with in the future? Like, I mean, if you were to say, talk about everything, who would you want to?
Damn. Right now, I'm telling you, Remo.
Before I answer, I do the number 5 in the end, but let's take.
I thought I could tell me more.
I thought you tell me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
number
What
five.
he, oh,
Number
the-
5.
Number 5.
Number
meaning
1,
good-
you are getting the Brian K.
the Brian K.
Oh, okay.
So that was your number 5. About yeah.
You want
Tell me
now
what you
in that order?
No,
Tell me the number 5.
Yeah.
Ayo, not in that sense, man. Like, who I would say is a whack artist.
No. We're saying you gave us 5 people, right?
And you asked me who's
So
my
now
best
number
musician.
1
It's Brian K.
So who's number 5?
Number 5.
No.
That was-
Number 5.
yeah, dude.
Number 5, Dan.
Number 5 isn't what you're saying to me is
No.
Muti,
So, but number 5, so
no, I said
Well, this goes on.
Remo, didn't we say I said I named the artist in no particular order. Then you asked me who's your best artist, and I said Brian K.
Yes.
So number 5, are you saying you want number 5 still, or you want who I consider the worst artist?
Yeah, off on the 4, 5.
On the
people
5,
that- Yeah.
no, on the 5 they can never be no worse.
Can't.
They could be
He's
other.
not going to say. I mean, you're just supposed to number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You understand? That's what we kept
That's
quiet.
for number 4, yeah, already. Code 3. 3 is safe.
Who's number 3, though?
No, I had put Ja on number 3, but that's not based on order. Is number 3. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's just order. It's just right. Because you start an argument, debate out there
right.
that has already been there.
Okay.
We want
Coming
good
to
music.
Nash's
We don't
question.
want no debates.
Okay, Nutty O, you was never going to say. Proceed. He had asked you a question.
What did you?
Oh, yeah.
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 Artists I want to work with that you can put money right now and work with.
Yeah.
So look, right now, what needs to be done? The industry has to change. The shift has to align with what's going on right now. We need more Afro beats because Africa is on the limelight right now. Whatever it is that we do in the Zimbabweans, we need to align with the Afro sound, right? I want to work with Omale right now. I want to work with Fireboy right now.
Fireboy.
Yes, I want to work with Ariana Grande right now.
Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Ariana Grande, nigga.
I see it.
What
working,
did
but
you
I
say?
mean,
What did you say again?
What's her name? Selena Gomez and Rema did something, so I think it'll be a fire track too.
Yeah.
You got
Why not?
Nutty
I
O
want to
and
work. I want to work with.
Ariana Grande.
I feel like there's who's this? Yeah, I love Shasha. I want to do a song with Shasha.
Yeah,
Our
Shasha,
very
yeah,
own
Shasha,
Shasha.
yeah,
I feel like you can create some magic. I've been listening to.
Shasha's good. Let's see that.
Yeah, but for Africa, bring me Pato, bring me Omale, bring me Fireboy. Right now, it's an issue of emergency.
Right.
For the scene to actually get better.
Kiss Daniel?
Yeah.
Kiss Daniel?
Kiss Daniel.
Daniel's
But
fire.
I would want someone who can sing, like get the souls up.
Like, what's her name? Bianca? What?
Lebianca.
Yeah?
Yeah, give me a Musa Keys right now. It would work.
Yeah.
Give me
How come you haven't done anything with Mr. Brown?
I've done Mr. Brown Makadzi and Hansi. Is a
We're behind, bro.
big artist from Botswana.
What about DJ Remo?
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Because you know what? But I want to tell you something. Music. I've done a lot of music with a lot of people. Music sometimes is based on people look at who pushes. Because you can't just do music and sit down and think one Instagram post will push your sound or push your music.
Or Remo Lucian's one.
So Remo,
Push.
I know Remo has the capacity to actually, do I don't want to go over to Super Denny J. Show you say to go into ngoma rangu iri kweza rakaipa. But rakaipa. But tiri kuda assist connection. So I know he has the capacity to do it. I will do a song, and for one, because he's a brother. 2, he knows how to push.
Right.
He can push that song. I know at one point in time I can perform that song because every time he has the capacity to push. I'm tired of just even people out there. They look at how do you push. You can just sing and go and post on Instagram and sleep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you have a song like that?
What are you having? Okay, donut. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're the first Zimbabwean artist featured on DJ Edu's Afro Dancehall show on BBC One Extra. Was that dope?
Yeah, it was dope. I enjoyed because that was Kwandavakure.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, but many people though we been there on the DNA on DJ Edu's DNA. Yeah, many people have been there, but I am the first Zimbabwe-based Zimbabwean to feature on a Grammy-nominated project.
Okay. All right.
Zimbabwe-based.
I like that.
To feature on
because most of them will be like
they're outside.
Oh, yeah.
But as far as we're
Pindula
speaking
needs
is
to update that shit.
And I was actually looking at your profile on Pindula. That picture, first of all.
you see.
It's not dope.
I mean, that's not Nutty. That's Carrington.
Hey, who's this dude?
Let's see who's that dude.
That's Simbara.
Hey, who's this dude?
Jaja, that dude died. 4 years ago.
This looks nothing like him, right? Yeah, I like that. All right, so Nash, what else we wanna talk to Nutty O the boy about?
I think Nutty O, I just wanted to say this to you. You are very humble, and we don't get that a lot from artists who are doing very well.
What do you mean, bro?
No. I mean,
You're down to earth.
We
like you.
Down
We
to
do.
earth. We like that.
You probably have met some people who were.
No, we've met people who are whack, who don't know what they're doing, but they
But
think
language
that-
ganza.
Ganza. You know what I mean?
And I wanna say thank you for that. Thank you for that.
I mean, we like that. We like that. Because remember when you came, I even asked you, where is everybody?
Oh yeah, I just came. I know, you don't need to move with the group to feel special.
No, I mean we've come across some guests who come with guests.
Man, group business. Man, things are expensive out there.
You know?
How do you feed those people around you moving? I have mama
what I
ABX out there to take care of, and you moving with. How do you like? Okay, cool. I don't believe in moving with a bunch to look special. Or to instill an idea in people that I am special. Believe me, I can still be me, as basic as you see me, but it doesn't diminish the value that I have. And 2, those who have it don't flaunt, and those who don't, they do otherwise.
What did he say again?
Shit, I don't know.
But it sounds deep. I'm sure that's some deep.
Those who have it, they're not dramatic. They don't go to heights trying to show for it. But those
who don't have
who
it
literally don't have it
are the ones who want to.
you see.
They need to know.
They need to know.
All right. So finally, what would you like to say to your many fans who watch the show?
Before finally.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Before finally.
Yeah.
Music is not the only thing that you do.
Right.
Right? Paka Mabuda post Kudara a month ago at the beginning of the year, where what's her name? Rain, who is Pop Tane's manager, I think. And she says, artists in Zimbabwe, if it's not working musically, like get a job, like do something. Some were in agreement with what she was saying, and some were like, Aiwasha, you don't come here and say stuff like that. But I know you don't do music only, because I've seen you being kept as a life coach. Why did you decide to become a life coach? And then what are the other things that you are working on? Just so that people know. It's not
Obviously, it cannot only be music. I need to use this talent that I have, or this God-given gift that I have, to do other things that I can do. So if I can sing and power, and it motivates 5,000 people to get out of the, a situation, why shouldn't I go and give Denny some life advice?
Straight.
Yeah, I went for that life coach thing because shout out to the first person who identified me that I was gonna be good for this coaching thing.
Okay.
That's Coach Duri.
Okay. There we go.
And the first person before I went officially to Coach Duri was Coach Tough.
Right.
So Coach Tough, then I went professionally to do this with Coach Duri, with his organization, ICM. And he told me that, I have seen you on stage. I see what you do. This is not just music. This is like you speaking things unto people's lives. I believe you can be a good life coach.
Right.
Do you mind coming for training so that we actually furnish your skills so that you become,
Legit.
Yeah. Then I was like, why not? I love doing this. I love reading.
So were you actually going to class like everybody else? You'd meet with people?
Yeah. I went to...
Becky motivates people a lot, and she ain't never been to class.
Becky, I was with you at the graduation, right?
Yes, you were.
Becky goes to class? She went to a class?
No, Becky are not graduate. Angarun ceremony.
Oh, she was the MC. She was probably the MC.
So I did write my exam. There was a condition though. There was a condition though that I was going to be exempted because I'm already a practitioner. If you look at me, I'm practicing the things already.
Success will never come to you.
Yeah. So you can get exemptions, like when you're doing certain exams.
Yeah.
If you're doing telecoms with this organization, you shift to another. You can get exempted on certain courses.
Yeah.
So there was an opportunity I was going to be exempted. I said nope. I want to write.
do the whole thing.
I wrote my exams and I passed.
You barely passed, but
No, I pass. I don't miss when I shoot. I don't miss when I shoot. And shout out to Coach Duri and all of the colleagues in the organization and also other students within the school. I enjoyed the graduation ceremony. I'm honored to be here as a life coach. Soon I'm going to be practicing going to kids, career guidance, all of those corporates. I can.
No,
I can actually mentor someone through a marriage process. Marriage coach.
would you want to be mentored by Nutty O?
Kutogariswa personally.
Imagine do it with my guitar.
Just because to do together, bro.
Oh yeah, you went through a course for that.
That's the same thing.
Oh, nice.
You learn all of those things, so you choose where you would want to specialize on. Yeah. Funny enough, there are things I learned, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of things I learned about this. It's not just you knowing what to say. It's how you say it, because personality always wins the day.
That's it.
You can say some whack stuff to someone today and they can go hang and kill themselves. That's the power of
Or
words.
you can say some work shit nicely.
Hey, you're a bitch.
Like I still said it, but nicely. I wasn't shouting.
But to answer you, you don't need to rely on music alone. In an economy like this we have, you see, you'd find it still difficult for many kids to get to this point where unopio 20 dom narimo for coming to the show. Some kids don't even get it. Some kids don't get to the point where they're valuable enough to get that 20. So whilst that ain't happening for you, you need to find a hustle. Educate yourself the most you can do. Because we have a bunch of uneducated fools interrupting the frequency.
Yes, I am.
And I get angry at times, but okay, cool. Cool. I hold it. Yeah. Diana instructed me not to vent.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah.
finally, to your legions of fans who follow your music, we are big fans of your music. Definitely. That album that you did, Mustard Seed, that's a gem. I just feel scared for you. I'm waiting for the next project. It's got to be better than the first project. I don't know how you're going to do it.
Why are you putting me on the spot?
You know, I'm just saying, I'm scared for you, nigga. I didn't say you're not going to deliver.
Okay, I want you to tell me one artist who had the second album better than the first one from Zimbabwe.
I can't say I know anybody. I mean, shit, I don't know. You're going to be the first. You're going to be the first. You're going to be the first.
That's pressure, but I swallow it, and I promise you, I'm not going to disappoint you.
So don't be scared.
You won't be disappointed.
That's good enough for me, bro.
You won't be disappointed.
Don't be
I love
scared.
it. I love it.
See you at the Grammys, bro.
You know what I mean?
Sensei
that's
in
what I
this
see.
music thing.
That's what I see.
Man City in this music thing.
You're done now.
Okay.
You're done now.
Humble much?
But anyway,
Look, I'm a Liverpool fan.
But champions are champions,
But
brother.
I honor those who are brilliant, regardless. I'm Man City of this music thing.
Yeah, man.
I see you.
Sensei, Sifu of this
you get
music
there.
thing.
You definitely.
Chakanaka china basa china.
I just go plus in Manchester United, guy.
Definitely, I could see your aggression.
No, but
Look,
it's
I'm not a soccer person,
It's
bro.
cool.
But I told you last time.
Man City
I told you
gonna win
last
that.
time. How do you say in front of people that you're a Man U fan, bro?
Bro.
Bro.
Man, okay, who won the league?
Bro.
Who won the league?
It's not Man
I
U.
know, Sha. Like, what is this?
Answer the question. Who won the league?
It's not Man U. I can tell you
They're not
that.
gonna win. Man City, right?
That's it.
Who won the Champions League? Man City, right?
Dude.
Who won the FA Cup? Man City, right?
So what the fuck? What the fuck is this about?
Chimori Manchester Chelsea, red or blue, Manchester
Alright,
Chelsea.
okay.
That's my point.
So yeah, you know,
That's my point.
I won't disappoint you.
Yeah.
I won't disappoint my nation. I won't disappoint the people that believe in me. I have a whole, the biggest and the baddest Garrison, the ghetto, Mbare. I'm from Mbare. I still rep Mbare.
Yeah.
And shout out to everyone from Mbare. And shout out to everyone from other ghettos, because regardless, isusu zedu. Tisu maberas. Is nezitika kweso tisu tinosbika.
Every ghetto got a different name, but they're all the same.
Yeah, cool. But shout out to everyone from all my Mbare people. Shout out to all my champions.
What ghetto are you from again?
Sizinda, go Bulawayo.
Sisinda ko Bulawayo.
Is that rough? Is that legit?
Is that a rough neighborhood?
Is that legit?
I'm just looking at her. Why is she saying that?
That sounds uptown to me, though.
Yeah.
It's
I've never heard of it.
It's
It doesn't sound rough.
Is there a place called Silovela?
Oh, Bago, is it legit?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. Okay, all right.
I don't know.
Certified. All right.
Shout out to everybody who support me. Something I discovered, my biggest market still is Zimbabwe, though we want to take it to the world. Shout out to all the Zimbos supporting. Watch Denny J show. These are amazing people. Remo, Becky, and at the end of the day, we all about going to get the bag differently. With a classic level. It's not just going to be the same things, yeah? So shout out to everybody supporting Nutty O and all of this. Please, stay locked on. It's all love at the end of the day. I love all my Zimbabwean brothers. You know, let's go up.
And especially the sisters.
The sisters, them. Lighters. Lighter. Man, I wanted to ask something. The most beautiful women, black women, in the southern region, where are they from?
It's got to be Zimbabwe.
Wait. New time mic ya big.
Mute. Why you mute my mics?
Because I
Southern.
let's speak in the southern region.
Nah, she can be truthful.
And look at her acting like she didn't hear you. She's busy.
All right.
Man, can he say the truth? I mean, you know. All right, okay.
I think it's Zimbabwe. Yeah, it's Zimbabwe.
Mute his mic too, right?
Yeah.
What did you say? Did you say Johannesburg? What did you say?
South Africa.
Okay, but Zimbabwe, you know, is up there, right?
Yeah, we are. But yeah. Remo, can this be the truth though?
Remo semuchiri single, gachi slay king.
What do you have to tell the people?
Thank you for coming out. Good night.
All right, so that was Nutty O. He said this last words.
Yeah. Very different.
Yeah, you know, I did say that we're so proud of what you've managed to achieve, and we're rooting for you, bro. We're genuine fans, you know what I mean? And here we don't take bullshit, right? If you're whack, right? We tell you you're whack. But
we've never
fortunately,
really told anyone.
No.
You have never really what?
We've never told anybody they're whack because we don't invite the whack people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if we had to interview a whack person, we're going to tell them. You know? You're whack as fuck. But, you know, we love Nutty O.
We
love Nutty O.
One thing I've always wanted to come and speak and reason and vibe.
Yeah.
Because look, it's larger than life. Mm-hmm. I don't want someone to mistake this vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a life is for the living.
Yes,
this is a vibe, Denny.
That's it.
I want to come again and again and again. And next time, please, I want bring more bottles. Let's do something more fun. I wanna let's do what we wanna do.
That's it, man.
What do you think? Get some escort from Namibia, bro.
So Namibia is fire. Namibia. All right. I've never been to Namibia, Nash. Have you been to Namibia?
No, but I disagree. I just left Namibia 2 weeks ago, right?
Okay.
And my wife and I were saying, we haven't seen one pretty lady because when Windhoek, then when Walvis Bay. But we didn't see, we only saw one, right? Zoe? That means we were still. Yeah?
Zoe, come on.
But
Namibia.
Are regulated.
Inini ndakapinda ku Namibia. Ndati plus ndakapinda nemkomana. So you can only imagine.
Namibia mohana.
In the way,
Namibia angarma one.
I'll put you on the spot.
Come
in
in
the way.
Jobe. Come in Jobe. Saga mukapinda ku Namibia. I'm really happy Nash went with his wife to Namibia because hey, that
Namib, bro.
And when I went to Namibia, I was single. Let's just get that out of the way.
And you came back with a girlfriend?
No.
Okay.
And wagenda na Jinimbi.
Wagenda na Jinimbi. Okay.
No, let him answer. Let him answer. Have you ever been single?
Of course.
For how long? How many minutes were you?
What do you mean when? I'll ping it.
I'm Zimbabwe. I heard the saying in Lusaka, answer Lusaka is one big bedroom. Then I was like, I hear this in Zim. I hear this when I'm home.
Yeah.
Like when I was in Zambia, someone said, Lusaka, my brother, is one big bedroom. And I'm like, but I hear the same things when I'm...
Because Zimbabwe, Zambia is like... Same what's up. Same what's up, bro.
Yeah, so, you know, I like this show. Something about this show is different, man. I'm tired of you don't need to say this, come in suit.
No, we say fuck, bitch.
I'm saying,
we say everything.
That's what I say. If I was an artist, I would want to be on the show.
Yeah.
Man, I want to... When the next date? When I'm... can I come after my EP?
Yeah.
Straight.
Can I come after my EP?
Anytime, right? You're
please,
fam.
Please, I want to request something. Yeah. I want to come with... Can I want to bring a guest. It's an interesting guest.
Straight.
I want to bring Fantan.
Oh, yeah, shit.
No, but you know
we've always wanted Fantan to come.
I want to bring Fantan.
But
we've always wanted to come. Well, what about DJ Tamuka? You walk
well,
around
I can bring
with DJ
Tamuka.
That's your guy.
Fantan,
but Fantan is more fun.
I can bring him. Because Fantan is my brother.
But I think he's scared of us.
No. Fantan is...
You can bring him.
No.
Fantan
can never be scared. Probably, you know what? He's a powerful guy from Bari. We don't take talk lightly. So he's executive, unondi disa zikitwa ni manga mati zikuda disa inino kadaro into Aberdeen.
Okay.
That's our
straight as you should.
You see, that's our if you check the nature of name 5 legends from Cheetown. The current generation you're proud of, I would name, if I'll put me on the spot, I will name. I'm proud of what the brothers have done for Mbari. Mbari has always been overlooked. Mbari no associate with Nigerians very bad because Matthews Aiva Cheetown. Matthews Aiva. I will actually be Mbari. So Mbari ended up looking like it's a hub. But you know, everyone else had that conman and actually sit up a ground for the fatal for that. And that's Mbari. You get what I mean?
Yep.
I'm proud for what the guys have done. But it's no longer Zimbabwean because there's Nutty O. There's Fantan. There are people who got attached to Mbari.
Yeah.
Who I'm not sure if their roots were Mbari, but they were known for being in Mbari. That's Soldier Love.
Yes, I am.
Shout out, they say colors. One rude brother of mine is known for Mbandit. We don't take chat lightly. That's Mbari thing. When Drake Mbari, I understand what we're talking about. In 5th, Isaac Chiro, the legendary.
Yes, I am.
Should I talk about the footballers?
No, we already had those from Tanga. Dewe Kumbari. You listed them all.
So yeah, shout out to those 5 legends. I always want to rap. I'm at Denny J Show. My name is Nutty O, ABX Ability Extension, Africa's finest. I just repped my legends from my hood, Mbari, the biggest ghetto in the...
Yeah.
Why am I?
You had something for Nutty O.
All right, okay, so Nutty O. I've got number 3, number 4. I got the piano track. How do we finish this off?
Let's see how it goes. Play, man.
Whatever I want.
You were giving me this. What's this? Hey.
Whatever I want.
And you were just pouring the item. Now you're asking what is that?
All right. So thank you all for coming out. God bless you.
Are we out?
Nutty O is gonna sign us out with a mystery track that I'm gonna play. Anything you want to say to the people, Nash?
No. Good night.
Becky K, you want to say some shit to the people?
No, I'm good.
All right, we're straight. Remo.
Why don't you rap for your hood? EC. What's it?
Sizinda.
Special shout out to my cats in Cheetown. Much love, respect. We're out here doing it for the hood. Yeah.
All right, let's take it away, Natty. Let's take it away.
Straight. Okay.
Man.
Let's go.
All right.
Asaba. Nutty O.
Onekashika pa top elevation. Check out a graduator. Top man delegation. Code 7 later. Pass one to Zemla. Down on my knees. Pray for my G. I want the key so we all make money. Extension daddy. Tamuka my G. Time to stick cut the money calling. Sammy tell him. Oh my G, I'm glowing. I'm sorry. Like I'm on the reloading. Heights are daunting. I'm not pushing down the low key. Time to celebrate a glow. I'm floating. We rolling. Easy going. What we say? See? I'm not pushing down the low key. Time to celebrate a glow. I'm floating. We rolling. Easy going. Denny G. So we tell them Maka. No, Ka. Maka, no, Maka. No, Ka. In a chabatika Maka. No, Ka. Oh my G, I'm glowing. I tell my haters I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Like I'm under the loading. I ain't that daunting. Out that cushion down the low key.
Low key.
Time to celebrate that glory.
Glory.
I'm floating. We rolling. Easy going. Now my back golden. I don't miss when I shoot. So let's get to highly favored. What we say now, man?
Yo.
Listen. Such a comfortable money. I don't kiss a blessing the honey. Now I am in. I sing praises with a high key. So we tell them,
My show with that.
Oh
my gosh.
Namana.
Nutty O, the boy.
Somebody say
Ability.
Amana.
Ability extension. Ability.
Yes, my brother.
Yo.
I'm having a good time, man. I love how this went.
That's a fake laugh.
What was the fake laugh?
The Denny J Show. Zvanga zviri down up tauraidzwe nyaya dzacho dzese narrative ndaichidwe kana muchida kutipisa deep ndaipidwe